and welcome to the HopCast.
Thanks for coming back, everybody.
I'm Chmielewski.
My name is Ken Hunnemeder.
Two special guests.
Brian McCauley,
Scott Pellman.
So that makes four of us on one couch.
That's right. We're okay with that.
Yeah, we're comfortable.
we're very okay with that.
We're ready for some desserts.
Yeah, we're gonna go for like the more, a little bit unusual, kind of maybe sweet type of beers today.
The HopCast does a lot of beers, hoppy beers, and we're trying to get into these beers that don't fit into the beer category.
Yeah, just kind of floating out there a little bit, maybe. So,
something different.
yeah, we're trying to change it up. We're not doing double IPAs today.
Brian's
A couple
out. Brian's
episodes ago.
out.
I gotta go, guys. Sorry.
Thanks for joining. So if you're watching and you love IPAs, turn off. No,
You like something different.
Kidding.
Don't go.
I need the viewers.
And make a comment or something. But you go ahead. You have the first one we're gonna do here.
So this
you
one,
picked up.
no, I didn't pick this up. This comes straight from Maggie and Chad. Shout out!
Thank you
Yeah.
again. You guys
They,
are awesome.
they sent this with the Black Butte XXI and the Recipe 12.
Okay, nice.
So this was a bonus.
All right.
Extra.
Just to throw in.
Just throw in. We'll throw this in. Pity. It's a pity beer. But this is the Stumptown Tart from Bridgeport Brewing. Not to be confused with the Bridgeport in Chicago, but this is the Bridgeport Brewing Company.
Cool.
And, yeah.
Well, let's
So
crack
it's
that bad boy open.
It's a cherry wheat.
Yeah.
Wait, let's introduce the other beer.
Oh, all right. Well, I just kind of wanted to drink her. Yeah.
This is, I don't know.
Okay.
I know nothing about it.
This one is the Flying Mouflan from Troegs, and it's basically described as, like, it says here pushing the Nugget Nectar off the cliff. And so it's described as taking hops and dipping them in candied sugar and then rolling them in chocolate nibs. So it might be kind of interesting. So saw it, never seen it before, had to pick it up. Love the Troegs.
And the name is hilarious.
So bonus, yeah.
But I think we're going to start with the Stumptown Tart. It comes in at 8.3%.
Yeah, this guy is the 9.3.
And we think this is just going to be a little sweeter, maybe? Or
Maybe more
just
lighter on the palate.
So, yeah. And then we'll move to something a little darker. So let's pop it on open and pour it out. Alright, so that poured out almost like goldeny. I got more light over here. I don't know.
A little bit of
Pretty hazy.
Hazy.
yeah, a
I
little
would
cloudy.
say.
Yeah, really cloudy, yellow,
Yellow,
yellowy,
cloudy.
orangish. Not too much head.
Not a lot of head. I was going to say the same thing.
As you'd expect from, I don't know, like
That's more
sours and like
fruit
more
beer.
dessert fruit beers, yeah.
Yeah.
Certainly get the wheat in the aroma.
A little farmhousey kind of smell.
Slight fruitiness. It's not overwhelmingly cherry, but you can smell that it's there.
Is this gonna be like the Southern Tier?
No, I don't think so.
You think it's like the cherry was like,
I can
cherry.
I can smell more cherry in this than the cherry saison from the Southern Tier.
So should we
A little spicy too. Cheers.
put that one in?
Cheers, guys.
Ding, ding. Oh, that's a.
A lot of cherry coming through there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sour, I would say.
Oh, okay. You're new to the craft beer world. So the sour is going to be like even more prominent than us who've had sour beers.
Yeah, that's a whole world of distinction there. Is the sour ales? Is another whole other genre to get into. But
So this doesn't taste sour to you guys?
A little tart.
I would say tart more than sour.
Whoa. Okay.
But
And
and I'm getting in that flavor, I'm getting the herb spiciness I got in the aroma. So I don't know if it's like a nutmeg or something like that.
Yeah, there's something earthy in there for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I like to say allspice because
Could be.
it's like allspice.
Covers everything?
It's probably allspice.
You know, it's just not all spices.
Yeah, I know. I know it's like one thing, but I feel like it's like it's the combo of all spices. It's allspice.
The deodorant?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh man.
But there might be allspice and nutmeg. Usually.
Sure, yeah.
I just find allspice hilarious because why would you name it that? That's for the
I'm not-
food podcast.
I'm not totally knocked over by this beer.
Washes pretty clean, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. I do enjoy the tart cherry flavor.
It's like tarts up front, goes away, and then finish like it comes back in the finish a little bit.
Yeah, maybe I feel like the base beer that they use for it is maybe lacking. I don't know. I'm just not totally blown out by it. It's certainly, good, decent, drinkable.
Very for what is it? What was it?
8.3.
8.3. Yeah.
So this would be a dessert beer? Is that what you...
Well, we
I could pair this with some.
That's what you introduced it as?
introduced it as dessert beers because it was a cherry wheat, but after meal drink, this would be perfect.
Yeah, I think this would be great with a good dessert. Because dessert kind of, you can taste the dessert. This kind of washes pretty clean into your palate, ready for some delicious.
Feeling like
Yeah.
cobbler.
Feels like clean.
cobbler pie or something like
Yeah.
that, yeah.
Yeah,
All
it
those.
doesn't like linger or anything. to
Yeah,
me.
but you get a little bit of cherry there and that earthiness. It's coming through a little bit too.
Mhm.
But
Gets your mouth moving for like whatever you're eating.
yeah,
It's, like,
exactly. Yeah.
keeps it going, I guess.
Hides
Yeah,
the alcohol
definitely.
very, very well.
Yeah.
I would never guess that this would be 8.3.
Totally agree. Like even looking at the lacing, I'm not even seeing anything close to what I would attribute to like a 9% or 8% beer. I mean, this looks like a 4%.
Right.
Even tastes like it,
It does.
That's good.
Well done, Bridgeport.
Yeah,
Well done.
keep drinking it.
But they also have a Belgian wheat with blackberries.
Yeah, that's what it looked like on the label. It looked like blackberries.
So I don't know if that. I saw the label. I don't know if that's the 2008 or if they have both series going on right now. A lot of unknowns.
We should ponder this over a drink.
So is that just kind of like their fruit line, and they have other beers? Do you know anything about that?
They do a lot of beers.
Okay.
I don't know what they bottle, but at the brew pub they have like 12 to 15 offerings.
Wow.
So
Okay.
it's a pretty big flight that you can get there.
Yeah, that's
Beer
nice.
sampler.
Oh, excellent.
This good showing from Bridgeport.
Yeah, it's good beer. Yeah.
That's good.
I'd actually treat this more as a session, which is probably bad.
Probably.
Yeah. I would order it thinking it was that, and it's a very good. I'd say even a appetizer beer, aperitif beer, as well as a dessert beer. But
A great intro to sour beers.
absolutely,
Mhm.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Like if you haven't had a lot of saisons or farmhouse ales, then this would be a nice one too.
Yeah.
Go with that.
Very, very quaffable, very drinkable.
Let's finish them up then. And then we can mosey on over to Pennsylvania.
And we're back from Dose Beer.
Beer number dose. So we're gonna go to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Harrisburg.
Yeah, and we've actually visited this brewery before.
Right. You may remember that mobile special where
You do remember that mobile special.
Right. we had to pull it off the website for some time. The one in Shane McGrady's.
There was that.
Shut up!
We did. That was scandalous. But anyways,
But we've HopCast from Troegs.
that's what I was saying. I
Yeah,
wasn't
I was
referring.
talking about Shane McGrady.
Yeah.
Still
Are you guys gonna cut to that right now?
Shane McGrady.
This is weird if you don't cut to it.
I'm not
Damn.
gonna do it.
He's just throwing you out there.
That's
Too
all
many
right.
cuts there.
That's okay.
But we HopCast from Troeg without their knowing.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's how we do it.
It was gorilla HopCast.
Is it beer? Take a photo. Video. Go.
So I'm not really sure what to expect from this beer. I mean, they explained it a lot on the bottle, but I still kind of feel like I don't know what's gonna happen here.
What did they say on the bottle?
That it's like tasting hops that are dipped in candied sugar and then rolled in chocolate.
Right.
I'm interested to see how dark it pours out because the bottle it's really dark.
It looks dark in the bottle, so let's go ahead and pour it out and we'll see what happens. But I'm excited.
Alright, first off, I noticed that we're getting a lot of head in the beers in the last few episodes.
Oh, this isn't
Not me.
overwhelming.
I got nothing.
Mine's a little yours.
It's
Okay,
getting pretty good. Yeah.
It's nice.
I got about a millimeter.
Nice.
yeah, I got the finish of the pour, so maybe I got a little more head.
You got a little bit of yeast in
I
there.
got sloppy fifths. Or the head is, you don't see that color head very often. Like you see brown heads, you see white heads. But
This is
like
something
said,
you would see
yellow-
on like
see a little
Yeah, the
greenish.
yellow's coming through. Yeah, definitely. It's very, very tan.
you would see that on like a really dark stout. You know.
Yeah.
So
I'm guessing a lot of oils in the hops, possibly.
I mean, I'm smelling a lot of the hops, and I'm getting a lot of candied sugar in there.
Yeah, definitely.
It's insane how much you really get in the
wow.
I don't know if it's like a Chinese rock sugar or something like that. It certainly smells like it.
Yeah, it gives you like a Christmassy feel, I guess, because of the sugars.
And maybe it's by association because maybe sometimes I have these beers that use the rock sugar, also use a little bit of chamomile, but I'm also tending to pick up some chamomile in there.
Oh,
Brad's jimming the cop over here.
Jumped in. I
That's what you get for trying to drink too early.
Couldn't resist.
I'm drinking.
Yeah, it does smell fantastic. We should drink.
It really does. All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been there. Cheers.
Oh, wow.
So it's good, but weird too.
It's really, really good. It has a nice. It's like a zing hop.
It's pretty hoppy, I would say.
It's very
Taste the
hoppy.
hop.
Well, it pushes the Nugget Nectar over.
Yeah, it describes on the bottle as it's pushing the Nugget Nectar, which is one of their Imperial Amber ales, over a cliff. So, I mean, it sounds like an accurate description to me. I mean, this I would say is a bit hoppier than even the Nugget Nectar, which is a hoppy beer for sure.
I love this beer. This is fantastic. I mean,
Really?
yeah, very, very, a lot of hops. Yeah, no shit.
God damn.
I love it. It's fantastic. Yeah.
Can I get an amen?
The candied sugar is definitely coming through. It's, what is it, 9% alcohol?
9.3, I believe, yeah.
9.3? Yeah,
There's the lower third.
Lower third right there is happening. Yeah, the alcohol is coming through, but it's not overwhelming, and it's mixing very well, I think, with the bittering hops. So you get that kind of sting of the alcohol, but it's confusing if it's a bittering hop or an alcohol sting, which I like a lot, and more of an imperial IPA, which I would consider this to be, but this could be more of a barley wine or a barley ale.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what they classify this under, because it seems like it's one of those, I mean, which was the point, almost the point of this episode, was something that doesn't really fit a category.
It's weird, yeah, it's really weird.
So, number one, we're awesome because we succeeded. And
cheers to us.
But yeah, it's a strange beer that's like the hop is it seems very green to me. And grassy. If I saw this again, I'd probably pick up 2 or 3 bottles.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I want this again.
Really?
Yeah, it's good. But
I feel it's something you could, drink every once in a while. You know what I mean? Like, it's not something I would want like consistently. I would say. You know what I mean? Just kind of.
This is another one. It's where it's kind of weird that it's really you get a lot of sweetness from like the caramel malts in there, but it's still very, very hoppy. So it has a nice balance of like sweetness and bitterness.
Yeah, this is a really, I think, strong beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alcohol as well as like bittering and aroma for sure. But I would buy this for sure. Like like you're saying, I would enjoy this with a cigar. A mild cigar, not an overwhelming cigar, because this beer will overwhelm the cigar. But I like it. I'd buy a couple bottles for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're right about it. There's a lot of flavor. Like it certainly packs a punch.
Yeah.
And so it will overwhelm most things that you're consuming at the point that you're drinking this.
Yeah.
So, something to keep in mind. I'm not sure what you would really pair this with.
When you were talking about the chamomile and the aroma, I'm getting the tea more in the taste.
In the flavor you are.
Yeah, it's just like an iced tea kind of like feeling in the mouth.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, for sure.
I'm wondering if they used any of that in the boil at all. Because to me it tastes like it does, but they didn't mention anything. And it seemed like they were pretty descriptive, at least slightly. But
But Troegs doing interesting stuff out in Pennsylvania. The scratch beers are hit and miss, but overall they're doing good stuff.
yeah, I remember not enjoying the scratch so much, but if you look back to episode number, I don't know,
the Troeg Mobile Special.
Troegs Mobile Special. If you're in the area, I mean, great brewery to visit, because you can go there. They give you a tray that's seriously like this big, and it has, I don't know, what was it, like 12 to 15?
I think so. Yeah, it's like you get all the
Samples.
beers that they usually have, plus you'd probably have this and whatever the scratch beer is right now.
That's a deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it was only like $7, and they're all served in tiny little snifters.
Yeah.
It's totally sweet. So if you're ever out in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, be sure to stop by.
And Troeg doesn't distribute very far.
No.
It's mainly a Pennsylvania thing.
Right.
Of course, we're not getting it in Chicago. It's Chicago. We get shit.
Yeah, so much. This was another one that I picked up at Vintage Estates out in Ohio. Shout out to Phil. Hi. I don't know.
Still complicated?
Still complicated.
But yeah,
It's a great beer. I love it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
I dig it a lot,
I'd buy
too.
more of it for sure. Yeah. Bring it to Chicago. I'd buy it.
Yeah, certainly.
you got one guy. 2 customers.
Yes.
Possibly
Buy a couple bottles.
If I
Ship it here.
Yeah.
Why not?
Oh, Maeve's buying it.
It's amazing. All right, we got 3.
I wouldn't let her. Alright, if she wants it, I'll get it.
Oh, man.
Alright, but cheers.
Yeah, cheers. It was a nice, interesting episode. Some of the more exotic.
Right, I'm
beers
liking
that we've
these
done.
exotic episodes. We did the mango episode and the ginger ginger mango episode. That
Sure.
was good, yeah. Different beers.
It's a little
Little
switch up
different,
from the
little
double
different,
IPA.
So the double IPA is gonna be good. That's good.
It is a HopCast though, right?
It is, so you gotta stay true.
Yeah.
But this,
This hop.
this accomplishes both things. It's very hoppy and exotic, so
Nice.
cheers to Troegs for that one. And cheers to you for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks.